In this video, I'm going to talk about CIS18A Unit 1 Assignment 1 Number 8 program. Number 8 requires you to write a Java program that calculates the number of hours in a year, then display the hours as the program output. A year has 365 days. Each day has 24 hours. And we need to include appropriate variable declaration, assignment, and the use of our arithmetic operators. And at the end, I need you to provide screen capture of your program output and your code. If you want to upload your Java program code, that will be fine too. So make sure that we submit the screen captures. You can put all screen captures in one document, or you can upload them individually. That's up to you. So to start, I'm using Windows PC, and I will use Notepad text editor to be able to write my program. And I simply open Notepad. At the top, I have a block comment or multi-line comment using the slash and the asterisk to open the comment, and closing it by asterisk and slash. I just simply state that this is Unit 1, Assignment 1, Number 8. I can say that this program calculates number of hours in a year. So we can start with defining our class, and you would start with class and give it a name, and I choose to use hours. And I wanted to capitalize the H here by practice. You want to specify our class name using a capitalized letter there. Next, we're going to call main method. Then in our class under main, we would start with declaring our variable and assign the value to the variable. And the variable I'm using is days, and its type is int, as it would store whole number. As we go through the assignments, I would put equal sign, and in the problem it tells us that there are 365 days in a year. Next, I would have a second variable called hours, and this variable hold integer, and we would assign it 24, as we would have 24 hours in a day. The third variable I have is int total, and that is going to store the calculation of the number of hours that we have in a year. So right above the variables, I simply have a comment saying that I'm declaring and initializing the variables. The next part is going to be the calculation. I put the comment for the calculation, and since I already declared the variable total, I would bring it down here, and I would say that it is equal to days times hours. As we know that days is assigned 365 and hours is 24. So if we have 24 hours in a day, and if we have 365 days, we simply operate the multiplication there, and that's the arithmetic operator requirement. So once we complete that statement, we finish it out with the semicolon. Don't forget the semicolon after each of your variable as well. Then we would begin to print. So for Java, we would do system out print line, and in the parameter for the print line, we would put the string. So I state that the total is, and then we want to bring down the value from the total. So you would do a plus, and then total, and we will plus another string. So it's going to plug in the number in the middle. It's going to say the total is the number and then hours. So once I'm done with this program, I'm going to go ahead and click File, Save As. And I have a Java folder on my desktop. So I'm just going to point to that. And I want to make sure that this is called hours.java. change this to all files and click save. Once I save the program, I'm going to open up command prompt. This is Windows command line, and to open that up I simply search for CMD or type in command prompt, and it's going to give me the window of a command prompt with the default path. I need to navigate to where my Java file is, so I'm going to go ahead and do CD desktop, because my folder is on the desktop, so I need to first go there, and then I would do CD Java. This is my folder name. Now if you saved it directly into the desktop, then you can just go there and then compile your Java file. If you have folders in a certain location, make sure you navigate to that location. You can also change directory to a certain path as well. So once I'm in the folder, it tells me that I'm in the folder now. I'm going to go ahead and do javac hours.java, and this is the files that I saved inside my folder for that program. So I issued a javac command to compile that file, and once it's compiled successfully, if I don't receive any error, then I would run the file java hours. Now if you have errors in red, then you need to go and open your file and fix the syntax error you have. Okay, also mentioned in my other videos. So to run the file, we only issue Java, not javac, and we don't need to have the file extension when we run. And here is my output. The total is, and this is the number of hours we have in a year.